Yo guys, welcome back to another video, and today I'm going to be showing you how to get out of every single map on Meccha Chameleon right now, working as of the 4th of July 2026. And here's a little insight on what you can do when you're out of the map. You can go all the way around, and then if you jump down onto the endless pit, and then you land back into the map. So first of all, I'm going to show you how to get out of hide and seek mansion. This is a good one. This map often comes up quite a lot when doing the public games, so this is a good map to know. And you want to head for the 1x body type and the rounded one. And then what we're going to do, we're just going to head into the map, and you're going to, once you've spawned in from the spawn point, you're going to want to head over to the staircase, up this staircase here, and then cling onto this wall. You're going to want to head over to the top of the wall where the balloons are and go flat, and then you want to spam shift and spacebar to deactivate your laying down, and that way it pushes you through the ceiling. So these are the keys that you want to spam on screen right now. You want to just spam shift and spacebar, and that's going to jump you and put you out of the body type that you're in, and then you're going to head up through the ceiling. And from here you can head all the way around the map, and if you jump down into the bottom of the map, you will spawn back in to the actual floor, so you can get back into the end of the map at the end of the game and troll people. So that way you can just mess about. On the next map, we're going to head into that right now, and we'll show you what you can do on this map. So for the next map, I think we're going to go on sewers, I believe. I think that's what it's called. Have a little look. So I set the timer for 600 seconds, so we've got a bit of time to get into this spot. And yeah, we're going to go for sewers. Choose the 1x rounded body type, as this is going to get you, it's going to give you more chance of actually getting out of the map when doing this method. And this is where I've started from. So if you get to these two pipes in the sewers, lay flat and just spam up through the pipe, keep spamming shift and spacebar again, and you will pop through the ceiling eventually. This one is a little bit more trickier than the other spot because the gap is a little bit tighter, but once you get up through the ceiling, you can get around the whole map through the ceiling, and you won't be getting spotted or detected. So yeah, and then you can just drop back into the map there. This one is pretty. This one difficulty is probably 3 out of 5 to get into it, just because the actual tightness of the spot. Because this little ridge on the ceiling here, it makes it a little bit harder to actually get up through the ceiling. But it is very possible still. I'll just show you some footage of around the map, and then I'll jump into the next one. So for the next one, we're going to go through the back rooms. And same again with a 1x rounded body type. This is the one you're going to want to use every time when trying to do this method. And then once you've spawned in, you're just going to want to follow this path where I'm going to get to this same spot. So through this little alley down here, and then you're going to see these signs strapped to the little roof part next to the vending machine. And you're going to want to get to that blue sign, and then get on the flat body type again, and then just spam shift spacebar, and you're going to get through that. This one's kind of easy, to be fair, so this one shouldn't be a problem. And all the roof is solid, so you can just run around over the top of people's heads. They're not going to know you're there, and you can get all the way over here to the slides. So I'll roll the footage, show you where you can get around on the top of this map, and then you will see what you can do. I did try and get through this ceiling here just to try and see if I could get through, but I don't think you can get through this ceiling. You can only get through the first one. And I don't think you can go down the slide. This is what I was trying to do here. I was trying to go down the slide, but I don't think you can do that. So yeah. We'll head into the next map shortly, and I'll show you how to get out of the next map. This is possible to do on most maps, to be fair. If you can find a tight spot on the ceiling, it is very possible. So for this one we'll do the indoor country map, and I'll show you how to get out of this one. So you're going to want to head over to this wall, head up the wall, get to the ceiling, and then from the ceiling you're going to want to try and get all the way across to these rocks that are on the roof. This one's pretty easy too, just spam shift spacebar and you're straight through. So yeah, and the whole ceiling is solid as well, so you can run around everywhere in this ceiling. I haven't figured a way out to get back into the map on this one, but I know you can walk all the way around it. And to be fair, if you jump off the edge, I'm sure you will land back in the map. So you just jump into the void. And then we'll head into the next one now, so we'll do Penguin Hotel. The glitch is very simple, to be fair, and it's not hard to do at all, so anyone will be able to do it, as long as you've got a keyboard. For this one you're going to want to head up the stairs, and head all the way up this wall and over to these balloons here. It's not this side that it works on, but on the footage I just got mixed up, so you're going to want to head all the way over to these balloons, these two balloons here that are the tight spot, and then just shift spacebar again, spamming it, and you're going to get straight through that ceiling. It's very easy to do, and you can run all the way around the top of this map, and there's sections you can drop down onto the different sections. So this is pretty fun to use when you're playing with your friends to troll them, just to so they could never find you. But I wouldn't advise using it in a public server, as I think it probably would get reported. But that's all for today, guys. I'm going to roll some footage of all these spots that I have shown you in this video, and then obviously you can see how to get into them again, and hope you guys enjoy. Like, follow and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you.